What's up, guys? It's Josh Cooley coming to you from Studio J. Rye here in Colorado. It is officially the 2nd of the year. It is like 1 a.m. as I'm filming this, and I'm fidgeting on my chair because I never know how to sit when I'm talking to you guys. Anyway, Happy New Year. I had a really cool New Year's just by my lonesome this year. I spent it alone. Got a couple text messages and hang out with my pub mates, and it was actually kind of nice. It was cool to really go into the new year with the new attitude that I don't need a group of people to feel validated. And it became really very amazing. I loved it. I've gotten some great feedback from the videos that are being posted, so thank you guys. I got a really cool email today from Tyler, so shout out to Tyler. I actually used to watch Taylor when I worked in daycare, way before I ever did hair. And now he's like 18 and getting ready to graduate. So it's weird for me because that was at least 10 years ago that I knew him. So I've gotten older. It's funny, but those things happen, right? He was funny because he said, I really like watching your videos, and I want to see what was your overview of 2011 for the world, the country, and the city. I'm trying to read notes as I go into that. But I thought that was kind of funny because these videos I just kind of look at like a diary, and so I never plan them. I just sit here and I talk to you for 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes of a devotional journal that you guys are welcome to share. And so to answer Tyler's question, 2011 was funny because it taught me a lot about myself in terms of your ego can get this big or you can operate on an ego this big. So that was major for me because I think that everything we do affects the world. If you really want to know, Tyler and everybody else, the things that I learned about the world is that I learned that no matter what part of the world you're in, there isn't a world event that I ever stayed current with. I just don't do it like that. News for me is news. It's old news by the time we get it, so it doesn't matter to anything. But the whole big part of the world is that I noticed that there's a consciousness coming over the world that we need to really worry about. The biggest thing worldwide is obviously economy. We don't have any money. It's a little scary to me to see the times that we live in, and seeing that the euro is crashing and the dollar is crashing, and we're not a world power right now. We're just not. And we may be, but we're not number one like we used to be. And we always thought that. And so I think that what it is, it's not a big old blow to the United States ego. Again, it's one of those ego things. When you operate like this for so long, you're used to that. And then when you have no money, you need to understand that your ego is right here. Like, you can't walk around like big man on campus if you have no money. But I also noticed that in Europe, because I absolutely adore my mates in Europe, that the euro, I remember them not loving that. So that was the biggest world thing that I've watched trickle down all the way through for the last couple years, and this year especially at the holiday season. Nobody had money this year. In the United States, I think that this country needs to take a great big slurp of reality and understand that we need to pay down our credit card debt. Again, the one I was outraged about the other day, I was talking to my friend on New Year's Eve, is that the president wants to borrow more money, and it would bring us into 16.4 trillion dollars in debt. That was hard. So that was hard to watch in August, I believe, was it, when they were trying to lift the debt ceiling. And then also this year when we caught Osama bin Laden, it was different because the man to me did something that was very evil on a soul level and on a physical level to the country. And so we caught him, and we were rejoicing in the death of a person. I don't think that you rejoice in the death of a person. I think that even if they were wicked, yeah, it was something that didn't need to be in this world, because that's not anybody who acts and does the things that he didn't act humanely. But we can't celebrate that. We don't celebrate his life, and we don't celebrate his death. We just wash our hands of it because it's taken care of now. That was the thing that I was disappointed with in the country. Not as much as debt, or the debt that I'm seeing still now. But that's what one thing was. In Pueblo, what I really liked on a community level was I really saw a resurgence of art and local business this year, but I also saw a lot of my friends close businesses this year. And so I would hope that things get a little bit better in 2011, And I mean 2012, wow, crazy, right? That we have more local business, and you guys understand shopping local and keeping the dollar local actually strengthens the economy, and if we strengthen it here, it's going to strengthen the entire nation, and if we strengthen our nation, it gets all the way up to the ladder and it helps the whole world. So on a global conscious level, what I would have to tell you is people are people no matter what color, what language, and to love and appreciate your neighbors in other countries. In the United States, I think we just need to refocus a little bit. Whatever you don't need, don't buy, and shop local and support local talent and local arts a little more in 2012. I don't know if that's the answer you wanted, Tyler, but that is what it was like for me in 2011. So this diary isn't so much about me as it is about my awareness of what I learned in 2011, and I just see we need to value the dollar again. Money is a blessing. It is not something that everybody is given. So value your money, watch your pennies, and make wise decisions in 2012. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.